as their Raiders get set to face off with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go. First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They're 180, 180. Shoot.
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler, and an alley to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Play fake to Gordon, now Rivers. Complete, Hunter Henry with the grab. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Here's Rivers. And here he'll get it down to the scramble, but it'll still.
Middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Set. 12. Round 80. Hey, 79. Wait, 89.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rivers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And caught by Henry. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way. Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Hey, we're good.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, 7:34. Hey, Alpha. What's up?
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can drive as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Cleveland Farrell. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Play action now. Rivers. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Rivers. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. To try again after the sack. Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go. Here we go. Check three. Mike 50, Mike 50.
From the gun, Rivers. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Badgley's kick is good. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Darren Waller, 78 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because You have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tall.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time, and it's third down. Play fake, Rivers. He's got his man. It's Williams. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down to the 27-yard line. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Rivers. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. On second down, Eckler. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
93.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Carr. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll run on first down. Richard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. On first down, Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Fighting through it. He's got space. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played, the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
The Charger drive about to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's got it to Williams. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Swipe, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Perry. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Open man, it's Allen. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Rivers. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Rivers, he leaves to Eckler on the draw. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. He goes full extension, and he's got it. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Tighten up, tighten up. 80 weapons. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. He's crashing.
On first down, Jacobs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle. Looking to throw on second down. Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Here's Carr to throw. He's got a man. It's Williams. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. They'll run on first down. Richard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Jet bombers. We need 2 jet bombers.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Express. Hey, 734.
Share. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Carr completes it.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. That's a good running back dive play.
Throwing his Carr on third down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. From the gun, Rivers. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. Complete. It's Henry. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Rivers now to throw on first down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in the East Bay. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. On second down, Rivers again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. The Chargers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is third and 10. To throw, Rivers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson, Trayvon Mullen. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10 at the 45. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. He wants it all for the end zone. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Switch. He's coming. Double up.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Hey,
Express.
got four.
Now a play fake. Carr. Able to find Walner. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A Raider first down.